Hey everyone, it's Chris and Angel from CA Homestead.
So today we are going to do a cookie recipe that I got from my Tia Lucia. I called her and asked her about them. These are my favorite Christmas cookies. They're called Polvorones. And the recipe that she gave me is actually one of her late friends who passed away years back, kind of when I was younger, but her name was Aurelia. So this is her recipe. Of course, I had to do it. I love these cookies. So they're kind of like a cinnamon paste, I guess.
Yeah.
They're
The ingredients are not even like a cinnamon shortbread cookie.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then they're rolled in cinnamon sugar. So I always love them. My Tia Lucia's husband, my Tio Rafa, always had them like on top of his fridge. He had this like container of bread, of pan dulce, of conchas, and basically, and these cookies. He always had all these sweets ready for people who came over and just drink a cup of coffee. And
whenever we went to visit, like right down the street, they had this Mexican bakery.
Yeah.
And like the smell that came from that Mexican bakery was the most amazing thing.
Literally called her.
It's on a paper.
Called
Written
her.
pen.
She told me in Spanish. I had to translate it in English, and then she gave it to me in
weight.
pounds.
Yeah, in weight.
Yeah, like in weight. So I had to do it in
We
like,
converted
cups and
it.
stuff.
Yeah, we converted it to cups for you guys. You're welcome.
You're right.
And
Although
yeah.
I did have my Magnolia
hearth and hand
scale, so
and
it's
so,
not just for looks.
And so the recipe that she gave would have made like 6,500 cookies. So I talked Angel into backing it down, and we've kind of broken it down into a smaller recipe so that you don't have 5,000 cookies. If you want to make 5,000 cookies, do it. We did not want to make 5,000 cookies.
So yeah, here's the list. We're gonna go through the ingredients.
Okay, so we have AP flour, we have eggs, cinnamon, sugar, baking powder, and we have vegetable shortening. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys real quick about the cinnamon. So we use these cinnamon sticks. It kind of comes in pieces, and I use a spice grinder, which also is a coffee grinder to make it. So she was very adamant whenever her and Angel talked that you have to use cinnamon sticks and you have to grind it yourself. And of course, me being the person I am, I was like, that doesn't matter. It's not going to make any difference. But of course, we went ahead and did it. We went ahead and got cinnamon sticks. Y'all, the difference in grinding the cinnamon sticks ourselves versus the ground cinnamon that I have in my cabinet is night and day.
You can smell the difference.
You can
literally smell the difference.
It's completely different. So I'm glad that we listened and we did the cinnamon sticks. So, but like I said, we just used a coffee grinder, or if you have a spice grinder, or a mortar and pestle. It's quick and easy.
So first, we're gonna take our shortening. So you mix the shortening, baking powder, eggs, and sugar in your stand mixer, or if you have a hand mixer, all that. Just basically just mix it. Just mix it in there.
It's a cup of vegetable shortening. No one passed out.
You're good. Shortening, baking powder. We got some eggs.
These eggs are from J&G Farms.
And sugar. So it's funny because every time one of the sisters, by sisters I mean my mom's sisters, they give us a recipe, they basically say how they do it.
My favorite thing, my favorite recipe from Angel's mom is, I don't know, I put about this much. What is this much?
We joke and we say, okay, we have to get your hand molded and turned into ceramic so that we can use it as like a measuring cup, basically.
Yeah, you have to.
But so, go ahead and just, whenever she told me about this, she said, okay, just mix it till it's nice and just mix. So I'm like, what does that mean?
So we're gonna mix until
so
it's
we're
nice
just
and
mix it
mixed.
until it's nice and mixed.
So just like in other recipes, you want to cream your sugar and your butter first, but we're using vegetable shortening, but it's kind of the same premise. You just want to cream your ingredients first. good. I'm gonna scrape down the sides real quick just to help it out.
And then she told me to mix in the cinnamon. So you want to go ahead and leave some of the cinnamon to the side. So this one goes in, this one stays to the side because you're gonna roll them at the end with a cinnamon sugar mix.
Alright, what's next?
So you add the cinnamon.
Y'all, that cinnamon is so fragrant. It's like those little red candies. The red hot cinnamon candies. The cinnamon is that strong. Yeah, it's like mixing mine. Oh, a pinch of salt. We forgot the salt, y'all. Don't forget the salt.
Was that or more?
Yeah, that's fine. Just a pinch. Okay.
Alright, so now that all that is mixed together pretty well, she said gradually add in the flour. So
We're gonna add it in like a cup or so at a time. And we'll
I was just gonna dunk it in there.
Yeah. This is why Angel has me. So I'm just gonna put the mixer on low, and we'll add it in a spoonful or so at a time. If you have your mixer on too high when you add the flour in, you'll end up slinging flour all over your kitchen, which is almost what Angel just did. Don't do that. Yeah, you can keep on adding it.
And gradually.
Yeah, gradually, but you can just keep on spooning it in.
I'm like so excited to make these cookies.
The smell in here is amazing.
We're making these cookies because we are going over to our friend Kevin and Cameron's house. We're having a tacky Christmas sweater / cookie crumble.
Did we just meet them this year?
Yeah.
They're really good friends. I'm glad we met them.
So basically we are going to dress up in our tacky Christmas sweater, which we will be showing you guys our tacky Christmas sweater. I saw it and I died and lived at the same time. And
I mean, it's not a competition, but our sweater though.
No, definitely not a competition. I just thought it was the funniest thing and I had to get it. Of course Chris hates it, but I like I said, died and lived for it. But so yeah. So basically everyone that's going is gonna take like their favorite recipe or favorite cookie recipe, and we're just gonna all share cookies, have some fun,
And y'all know we take cooking seriously.
well.
I mean, we have fun with it.
Yeah.
But it's serious.
Seriously fun.
Seriously fun. Yeah, go ahead and just dump in whatever you have left. There's not much left. There you go. Like I said, I'm gonna scrape it on the sides real quick just to help the mixer out. It's a very dense dough.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we supposed to be preheating the oven?
350. Alright, so after this is done mixing, she told me to get a cookie sheet. And we have our oven preheating to 350 degrees. So this is where the fun happens.
Y'all see me rolling up my sleeves.
Right? It's about to get real.
It's about to get real in here.
So basically, here's the batter. It's kind of, it kind of feels like Play-Doh.
It does look like
This is too big already. So basically you want to do something along, you want to roll it up in a circle. Something along these lines. So here's another thing that she said. She said roll it in a circle. Okay, that's what we're doing. And then she said put it on your fingers and squish it in half so that it's like a little hockey puck. See?
It almost the ball kind of like ping pong ball size, and then
Yeah,
flatten it into
yeah,
a puck.
and then flatten it a little. throw it on your cookie sheet. So we're gonna do that.
Do I need to put parchment paper?
There's enough Crisco in
There's
here.
a lot of
They
Crisco.
won't stick.
Yeah, there's a lot of shortening.
I think it's funny that she literally said, put them on the edge of your fingers and squish them in little pucks. So. Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am about these. Like, I haven't had these in such a long time.
Well, I did good for my first one.
Okay, I see you. So yeah, just make all your batter into little hockey pucks. And remember, edge of your fingers, look, right here, edge of your fingers, pat them down. Pat them in a little hockey puck. Oh.
See, rookie!
Last one.
Last one. I feel like a couple of these are a little irregular. We're gonna roll with it.
As you're rolling it.
We're gonna roll with it.
We have about 28, 29 cookies. What, 29 cookies? So, and that's of course because look at this little baby one. So, of course, it would be 28. But some of them are a little bigger, some of them are a little smaller.
You know how thick it is?
You don't want them too big, you don't want them too small.
What is this, half an inch? I
Probably,
would say
yeah.
half an inch.
So you want to do that, roll them in little balls, pat them down a little, it's basically in little hockey pucks. So see what I mean, like literally, it looks like a chicken nugget.
Y'all, in like comparison and conversation, Angel said, yeah, I like biscuits, and she said, no,
She said no.
not like biscuits.
No. Oh, and
Oh, I stepped on one! It doesn't even, there's so much grease in it, it's like, it's fine.
Okay. So basically you want to just go ahead and throw these in your oven. So I asked her how long.
Oh my
She
gosh.
said watch him. So that's what we're going to do.
We're
She
gonna burn
said,
the house down.
She said start it off at like 15 minutes and just pull them out, check the bottom, see if they're golden brown. That's what you want, is for them at the bottom to be kind of golden brown, and then you know they're ready. So that's what we're going to do.
I'm so nervous.
And
All
now
right.
we wait.
Now we wait.
So the things are ready to come out of the oven. I've never made these before, so I don't know how they're gonna turn out, but they look.
Is that what they're supposed to look like?
Well, yeah, they do.
Okay. They smell fantastic.
God, they really do.
Should we get them off the pan?
Yeah.
Got it?
So see, you want them to be nice and oh my God, these are hot, golden brown.
They're hot. Hot.
We're gonna let them cool a little bit before we. There we go. Before we do the final step, which is the sugar and cinnamon mix. We're gonna roll them in that. So we're gonna let them cool just a little bit so that they're cool enough to touch. All right, so the cookies are done kind of cooling. I mean, they're good to touch. So basically you wanna just do a little sugar cinnamon mixture, just eyeball it, I guess. I did about a tablespoon of cinnamon and about a cup and a half of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're done, you just wanna go ahead and roll,
My mouth's watering.
right?
I'm so excited.
You just want to roll the cookie and just really cover it in the mixture, and there you have it. You just keep doing that for all of them. And you don't want them to get too cool either, because then the sugar and the cinnamon won't stick to the mixture, so
Bottom's nice and brown.
yeah.
I want to try this one.
And I will try this one.
Okay.
So this isn't your typical cookie batter. Like when you bite into it, it's gonna crumble. It's not like a soft sugar cookie, or it's kind of like a shortbread in a way. But so once you're done, you're gonna see. Hold on. Look at that. You can see all that sugar and see the thickness of
Show
it.
the bottom.
Golden brown.
Golden brown.
And you just cover it in sugar and call it a day. That's literally it.
That's it.
And see, this is what I mean by the cookie crumbles. Like, literally you... literally, it crumbles.
That is good. Alright, so we're just
So
gonna
again,
finish-
these are called polvorones. Polvorones? Polvorones. Yeah, polvorones. And thank you to my tia Lucia for giving me the recipe because I'm excited that I'm now able to make them. And like I said, these are the cookies that I'm taking to our friends' Taggy Christmas sweater / cookie crumble tonight, which we have less than an hour to do, and Chris still has to make his cookies. So that's the cookies that we're doing next.